It's all coming on October 24th as the big announcement out of Social Security will be released pertaining to all beneficiaries, encompassing well over 74 million beneficiaries and their monthly benefit checks. I want to talk about what we can expect from this announcement, as I have been seeing some very interesting comments rolling in over the last several days down below in the comment section, and I've also seen some very interesting headlines and very lofty expectations out there. I want to discuss all that for you here in this video, and realistically what we can expect, why this is so important, and all the details around this. We have a lot to talk about. Let's jump into the details. Now, first off, I've seen a bunch of people reaching out because you've been calling the wizards and getting magic done for you, your money, and your lifestyle, as well as your Medicare coverages now that we're in Medicare Annual Enrollment. By calling that phone number right there, the wizards doing magic for so many of you here in this community, saving tons and tons of money. By the way, I think that number of $1,100 of average savings is probably going to be increasing relatively soon based on the numbers that I've been seeing out there. A lot of you here in this community with annual enrollment for Medicare right now, calling them to get free help. Absolutely incredible. It's really, really awesome to see that. They're helping so many of you. The power that they have at their fingertips to look through the 24,000 plans and find you the best plan for your situation. It's been absolutely incredible. Keep those comments rolling in and make sure to use that word chapter in your comment. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Anyway, quick side note. Those of you here in the community, I've been seeing some people reaching out asking, what are their hours right now? Their hours are very much extended right now, so when you call them, they're available from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, East Coast time. That's 14 hours that they're available Monday through Friday. Again, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on weekends, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Again, East Coast time, okay? They're available because they want to help you out in this community, and they've extended their hours for you to help you during this time, during annual enrollment. Give them a call. I'm excited to see how much money you can save. Drop a comment down below. Use the word chapter and let me know how it goes after you talk to them, and they will help you find the best plan for the upcoming year here if you're on Medicare, which is about 70 million people. It's a lot of people. Anyway, let's talk about the 24th, October 24th. Finally, we're getting the data. We were supposed to get the data a while ago. Didn't happen. Here's the thing. A few days ago, on October 15th, when Medicare Annual Enrollment, same day, also opened up, we were supposed to be getting the inflation data. Didn't happen. But rather, about, a little more than a week ago, we got some information out of BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, and said that they're going to be officially announcing the inflation data on the 24th, Friday morning, 8:30 a.m. East Coast time. We will be getting that inflation data because Social Security needs the inflation data no later than November 1st in order to calculate and implement the new raise to our monthly benefits, which will also be released on that day, along with a pile of other information that will also be released out of Social Security on the 24th, okay? So this is delayed. Very much delayed. It's delayed by 9 days. 9 days delayed. We generally do not see this. The last time that we saw any disruption to the announcement of the inflation data and the COLA announcement like this was back in 2013, again, during the same situation, government shutdown. Anyway, here's why this is so important. Well, first off, it's going to give us the COLA raise percentage, the official announcement. Now, I want to point this out super fast. I love the comments. Keep the comments rolling in. But I've been seeing some very interesting predictions coming out as far as what the COLA is going to be. Now, I'm not here to discourage anybody, okay? I'm definitely not here to discourage anybody, but rather, I don't want anybody to be disappointed with these huge, lofty expectations I've seen out there. I've seen headlines. I've seen this out there with other people talking about it. I've seen many comments rolling in with their estimations on where the COLA is going to be. And again, it's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That is totally fine. I'm not here to tell you what to say. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. It's not my style. I'm here to give you facts and to help you through this in any way, shape, or form. But I've been seeing estimates rolling in anywhere between again, what I've been seeing people talk about is anywhere between 3.4 and 4.9% is what people are thinking the COLA is going to be. I'm just going to say this much. Again, I'm not here to make anybody sad. I'm not here to make anybody mad. It is absolutely 100% not going to be anywhere near that amount, okay? I want to tell you this right now so that we don't feel like, oh my G, OMG, oh my G, whatever I'm trying to say, so that we're not like totally shocked and be like, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be 4.9%. I thought it was going to be 3.5%, whatever. It's not. It is not. It's not going to be anywhere near that amount, okay? I'm going to say this much. If it's 3%, I'm going to fall off my chair and I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to be shocked into, I don't even know what. I'm going to be frozen. I'm going to be so shocked that it's if it's even 3%. It's not even going to be 3%, okay? I'm going to say this much. I've been giving this range for a while now, and I'll give you an exact number as far as where I'm at, as far as the best expectation on this. My range is between 2.7 and 2.9%. Again, 2.7 and 2.9%. That's the range that I'm at right now. If I have to narrow it down to one exact number, my exact number is 2.8%. That's my exact number. So that's a far cry from 3.5 and even 4.9. Don't get me wrong. I've been responding to a bunch of these comments that I've seen down below in the comment section as well as in the chat box on live streams. And I keep saying, I wish it were 3.5. I wish it were 4.2. I wish it were 4.9. But I just want you to be aware. Please don't get your hopes up for anything even 3% or above. It's not happening. Not happening, okay? It's just not. Here's the thing as well. And again, this is not me being some, negative doomsdayer like, oh man, I can't wait to get stiffed again. I love getting stiffed by Social Security. I just love it. No, it's not me being that way. It's me being a realist. Because here's the thing. Remember, how do they calculate the COLA? Well, I'll tell you. They take the inflation data, the CPIW to be exact, from the third quarter, July, August, and September. They take it, they average it out, and they compare it over the inflation data from the same period last year. The inflation data from July, August, and September of last year, 2024, and whatever difference of inflation from this year over last year is the COLA for the following year. It's a very messed up, outdated metric that they use. My point is this. We already have two of the data points that we need. We're waiting on the third one, September's inflation data, which again will be released on the 24th, October 24th, bright and early, okay? My point is, we have two of the data points that we already have in our possession. We need three. In other words, we have 66.666% of the data in our disposal. We're waiting for 33.333% of the data to come in. We have 2/3 of the data in our possession. My point is, the only way that we could potentially bring this average up significantly up to, say, 3 or more percent is that we would have to see massive inflation in the month of September to actually bring the averages from July and August up to the point that we could push that potential COLA up significantly to these ranges that some people are projecting. Does that kind of make sense? My point is, that's not likely. It's so highly unlikely. It's not just based on one number, it's based on the average of three numbers compared over last year, which is the COLA. That's what it comes out to be, okay? So my point is, we have 2 of 3 data points. We have 66% of the data. We're waiting for 33% of the data to come in. We would need to have an outlier data point, like something so massively high that it offsets the other 2 data points so much so that it brings the average up so significantly that it pops it up to these ranges that people are suggesting. Does that kind of make sense? I'm just going to say this. The likelihood of that happening is like so very minimal that if it does, we should all buy lottery tickets immediately because we would have won, okay? My point is, it's just not logically happening, okay? So anyway, I'm not here to discourage anybody at all, but as I said before in other videos, unfortunately, sometimes I need to come back in my videos or my live streams, which nobody else does this. They all come back and they give smoke and mirrors and they blow smoke all day. But in my videos, I come back and I say, sometimes I need to come back and say things that are not popular, like what I'm talking about here in this video. It may not be popular, but it's the truth, it's the reality, and this is a realistic expectation going forward. I would say this, realistically, it's going to be probably the mid to upper 2% range is what the COLA is realistically going to be. And again, my expectation is 2.7 to 2.9%. I would also be shocked if it's 2.9%. I realistically think it's going to be 2.7 or 2.8%. But if I had to narrow it down and put all my chips on one number, I would say 2.8%. And I could be wrong. We're going to find out on Friday morning. We're going to find out bright and early Friday morning, and I'm going to break it all down for you as soon as we get that data. But that's where we're at. It's delayed, a 9-day delay on the inflation data release because of the government shutdown, things like that. Some of the furloughed workers within BLS have been commissioned to come back and calculate the data so that we can get it on the 24th, and then that Social Security can use that information. But again, well, you heard my opinion about all this other stuff as far as why we're doing this, why we're seeing the delays, why we're not getting the release of data. Anyway, doesn't really matter, but that's the information here, okay? Anyway, as I always say, I'm going to give it to you straight every single time in these videos. Sometimes I have to come back and share unpopular information or data that some people may not like, but it's the truth. And again, there's plenty of other people out there that can blow smoke all day. If that's what they want to do, then fine, they can do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it to you straight every single time. And that's what I'm doing here in this video as well. So I hope that you can appreciate that. Anyway, we're still in annual enrollment right here, right now. Again, if you have not done so, make sure to join all of the other people that are saving money, that are getting better plans, that are saving all kinds of time, frustration, confusion. They're getting better coverages, and they're getting that peace of mind going into the rest of the year that they have the best plan for them and their personal situation by calling the magicians here. They're really not magicians, by the way. They're just people that are very knowledgeable, very professional, and they know exactly what they're doing. My partners here on the channel, Chapter Medicare, I partner with them to help you in this community navigate this time right here, right now, because I don't want any of you to go through what I saw my parents go through last year when they enrolled in Medicare, which was massive confusion, massive frustration, a billion questions, and a lot of questions unanswered. Anyway, that's your best resource right there. Join all of the other people here in the community that have already called them. Phone numbers here. I also have the phone number linked down below in the description at the top of the comment section. Give them a call. Within 5 to 15, maybe 20 minutes, they will have a very good answer for you as far as your best options that are available. And guess what? It's my favorite price. Free. My favorite price is free. I love free. Always has been my favorite price and always will be. I love it. I love free stuff. I talk about free stuff all the time. Anyway, there you go. Free resource for those of you here in the community on Medicare. Take advantage of that. We're still in annual enrollment. And as I said earlier, their hours have been extended for those of you here on Medicare to take advantage of it so they can be available more hours throughout the day to help you. 14 hours a day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. East Coast time. Right there. Weekends, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to help you with your Medicare. Give them a call, drop a comment down below, use the word chapter after you do. Let me know how it goes, and I'll give you a shout out. I'll feature you in an upcoming video, and I'll feature your savings on the sheet I've been sharing in the videos. And we're going to keep ratcheting that number up and continue to talk about collective savings across the entire community from those of you watching these videos right here. Anyway, it's free. Give them a call. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Share the video. Big share button down below, totally free. Otherwise, share that phone number with your friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, anybody you know on Medicare. Please share that phone number with them. Let's help some people out right now. Let's help everybody save some money. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you again later in the live stream and in the next video. I'll catch you later. Drop your comments down below.